I started to pray. I was like, God, please let the weather get sunny and let us have a good time.
Yeah, well, wind and rain this morning gave away the sunshine and, well, more wind for the opening day of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Gusts this morning topped out at just under 40 miles per hour at Houston Hobby Airport, raising the question, can those rides and the tents withstand these strong winds? Well, KPRC-2's Gage Goulding is at NRG Park digging for some answers. Hi, Gage.
Yeah, hey, the quick answer is yes, but it's actually a pretty complex answer because every tent, every food stand, every ride has its own rating. For example, take a look at this Ferris wheel behind me. It is open. It was one of 9 rides that was closed down due to those incredibly high winds, some gusts up to 50 miles an hour earlier. This ride is back open, but it's considered more vulnerable compared to maybe like a bumper cars, which really isn't impacted by rain or wind or maybe even lightning because it's covered. However, before we even get to that point, there's a plan to shut them down before you're ever in danger's way.
Rough start, guys.
The walk into NRG Park this morning was windy and wet. A line of storms bringing wind gusts of nearly 40 miles per hour. That's enough to toss trash cans around the midway and even cause a little damage here at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
Since it was this morning, it was just really standby mode, batten down the hatches, lets the system go through. Thank God it kind of mostly went north of us, and we were able to track that, and the severity was not as bad as we anticipated.
Good news and a good dry run for Mike DeMarco and his team. Their job, tracking any threat to the sometimes more than 100,000 people enjoying the largest and longest running rodeo in the country.
This is the hub of our operation. It's a command center.
Here, they're looking at all kinds of things, but weather-wise, it's wind, lightning, and rain. Heck, even the rides here have weather stations on them to send data right back to the company that runs them.
So we gather all that information and then start making decisions.
Those are decisions that can help keep you and your family safe.
We just waited till the rain stopped, and we decided hopefully that means that we won't have too much trouble parking and too many crowds.
It's a gamble that paid off for Tracy King and many others. But when Mother Nature isn't cooperating and gets especially nasty, like during last year's rodeo, Mike and company will start evacuating tents and closing rides in partnership with the company who operates them.
And I'll just pick the Ferris wheel. I mean, if we're getting winds over 45 miles an hour, they'll probably look at running the Ferris wheel, pulling people off, to make sure that it's safe. If we got winds in a 50 mile an hour plus, we would be evacuating people out from under tents.
I definitely would not be going on the top of the Ferris wheel today with the wind.
All right, the rodeo works hand in hand with RCS. It's a company that operates the 82 different rides here, the 55 games, and the 40 different food stands. Whoa, that's a lot. Each of those with a different safety rating when it comes to wind and rain, and you get it. But get this, the rodeo also has independent ride consultants that they work with. So think of it as these multiple layers of safety when it comes to you coming here to the rodeo. It's Reba time, so I'm going to get off here and send it back to you. We're live at NRG Park. Gage Goulding, KPRC-TV News.
Oh, it's going to be a great opening, Gage. Thank you for that. And there's less